I want to destroy myself. Malika Amar Sheikh was an Indian social worker and activist who dedicated her life to the betterment of the lives of women and marginalized communities. Malika grew up in poverty and experienced discrimination because of her gender and social status. She worked for the rights of women, Dalits, lower castes, and Adivasis, indigenous communities. Malika was instrumental in setting up self-help groups for women and empowering them through education and skill-building programs. In recognition of her contributions to social work, Malika received several awards, including the Padma Shri, one of India's highest civilian awards, in 2006. She passed away on April 12, 2010, at the age of 70. Malika Amar Sheikh's autobiography, titled I Want to Destroy Myself, a Memoir, was published in 2005. In the book, she shares her life story, struggles, and experiences as a social worker in India. The book is an inspiring read and provides insights into the challenges faced by women and marginalized communities in India. In Part 1, Malika Amar Sheikh narrates the challenges she faced as a woman from a lower caste background in a patriarchal society. Some of the challenges she faced include poverty, discrimination, and lack of access to education. Malika's family struggled to make ends meet, and she had to drop out of school at a young age because of financial constraints. She narrates how she was not allowed to participate in religious ceremonies or visit temples because of her lower caste background. Additionally, Malika faced restrictions on her mobility and freedom as a woman in a patriarchal society. The book portrays how the caste system and patriarchy work together to deny Malika access to education and opportunities, and to limit her mobility and freedom. Malika's childhood in a small village in Maharashtra. Malika describes her early life in a small village in Maharashtra, India. She talks about the poverty and discrimination faced by lower caste communities in India. Malika's education. Malika talks about her struggles to access education. She shares how she had to fight against the expectations of her family and society to continue her studies. Malika's education. Malika talks about her struggles to access education. She shares how she had to fight against the expectations of her family and society to continue her studies. Malika's arranged marriage. Malika is forced into an arranged marriage at a young age. She describes her experiences of facing abuse and violence in her marriage. Malika's move to Mumbai. Malika moves to Mumbai to escape her abusive marriage. She talks about the challenges she faced in the city and how she had to work hard to make ends meet. Malika's work in a garment factory. Malika works in a garment factory to support herself. She describes the harsh working conditions and the lack of workers' rights. Malika's struggle with mental health. Malika talks about her struggles with mental health, including her suicide attempts. Malika's relationship with her children. Malika shares her experiences of raising her children as a single mother. Malika shares her struggles with depression and her desire to end her life. In the second part of the book, Malika describes her journey as a social worker and activist. She details her efforts to empower women, Dalits, and Adivasis through education, skill-building programs, and community mobilization. She also shares her experiences of facing opposition and violence from those who opposed her work. This section of the book highlights the importance of social work and activism in promoting social justice and human rights. Malika's move to Mumbai. Malika moves to Mumbai in the 1980s and starts working with a non-governmental organization, NGO, that focuses on empowering women and children. Malika's work with the Adivasi community. Malika starts working with the Adivasi community, educating them about their rights and empowering them to demand better living conditions. Malika's work with the Dalit community. Malika's work with the Dalit community involves educating them about their rights and supporting them in their struggle against oppression and discrimination.